Hardbolt Media.
Kind of I want to dress up as Jesus. And when I Photoshop myself as just like a laughing Jesus into like Republicans signing like bills, just like here's an anti-LGBTQ law, and just laughing Jesus in there like exactly.
I wrote out an intro for you.
Oh,
Let me know if you like this intro.
all right.
I am joined this episode by a human from the world of YouTube, from the world of Let's Plays, from the world we all inhabit, the universe, the multiverse, whatever all this is. You can watch him along his brother Nick on the YouTube channel Instant Replay Live at youtube.com/Instant Replay Live. Please put your hands together for the man, the myth, the God Killer himself, Joe Wetmore.
I mean, that is pretty much everything I've always wanted to hear. So, yeah.
I'm happy you like it, man.
Thanks, man.
That means a lot to me.
Was that it? Are we in?
Yeah, we're in.
Okay, cool.
This is the thing. That's the most over-the-top intro, and you're like, is it started?
Yeah. Well, so you said, all right, I got this prepared intro for you, and I was like, okay, is he gonna read it? It was like do I get to confirm it? If I had said like, no, that's not good, would you have like started over and like, all right, I gotta write another one now?
Oh, yeah.
Or
my interpretation of that whole happening was, let's get ready to rumble. And somebody be like, are we rumbling?
is this? I don't feel a shake yet. I mean, I guess if I like rock in my chair a little bit. Oh yeah, all right. I guess we are rumbling.
I'm properly rumbled.
Yeah, all right.
Or ready, at least.
All right. So what are we doing?
Oh, we're recording the Excuse Me Human podcast?
Wow,
Yeah.
this is new.
Yeah, absolutely. I have some questions for you and some topics and some things I just want to get to the bottom of.
Well, I mean, all right. So you've introduced me, but have you introduced you? Who are you to be interviewing me?
That's true. I don't think anyone cares.
Oh. So you have like you're like the meek voice of the people.
Well, actually, the whole conceit of the podcast is just creating a construct so humans will talk to me. It's called Excuse Me Human because that's most likely how I will ask people to be on the podcast because they're kind of like peripheral people I'm aware of are a lot of the people that I would like to talk to. So I'm just like, excuse me, human. If you want to, no, it doesn't. You know it doesn't. You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, that's socializing.
First question. All right. Ramification.
Ooh.
That word doesn't sound like what it means, right?
Ooh, all right. Well, does it? Ramification obviously means that there's a consequence. There's a result.
Yeah, it's a consequence of an action or event, especially when complex or unwelcome.
I mean,
I said complex. I meant complex. Like, that's not how I say.
I think you can. If you're a complex guy, you can say complex however you want.
All right, I'm committing to that.
Yeah, there we go.
Complex.
Ramifications. I mean, what else would it mean?
I feel like it means like running into something repeatedly.
Ooh, that sounds like that is both a ramification and a ramification. Like, that's a double meaning, man.
Yeah, that's why I feel like that's what that means. Or it could be like sexual.
I mean, that definitely it definitely has that whoa, go and get it. Yeah, all right. Now I feel like I need to come up with a definition of ramification that escalates it. I feel like it's the structure. It's a defensive structure for a location built entirely out of rams. So like think fortification of rams.
Okay, yeah.
Ramification.
Ramification. So it's a wall
of rams.
Horns facing out.
Yeah. Well, no, you wouldn't want them to be able to climb the horns. So you actually face the asses to the enemies.
Right, because you still have a strong wall once they get through the asses.
Yeah. Yeah, and they can't climb the asses unless they want to get their fingers brown. That was pretty lowbrow humor.
Next question. Okay. Oh God, I thought I wrote this down.
That's a weird question.
Can you? I don't see it. Can you answer a question? Like answer something like I asked a good question. Like don't make it too specific.
Okay, yeah,
But when
yeah.
I find the question later, I'll like edit it
I
in.
mean, all right, so that's a great question.
Thank you.
I think about this a lot. I think about it usually when I'm in the shower because that's kind of my go-to time for like considering that part of my life. It's a part like I feel like we're all like subconsciously aware of, but we don't really consider the way we kind of go through that motion. Like it happens every day, right?
Yeah, to all of us.
To all of us, and we just kind of like accept it, and we don't. I feel like we don't think, could this be worse? Could this be better? When it totally could, right? Like, and so I really try to think about it when I'm in the shower, putting on my deodorant, teeth brushing. You know, like.
And I think especially recently with like what's going on, it's like especially important. It's just difficult to kind of focus.
I mean, yeah, the election of Trump definitely like changed my perspective on it.
Even though it only affected it a small bit.
Right. I mean, it just shifted my worldviews a little bit. Like I was kind of like there were so many things that I took for granted before, and that kind of shook the way I took things for granted. I was like, what else can I like look at? And then I looked at this, you know.
Yeah, which is good because I think as a culture, as a people, we need to stop letting it sit at the back of our brains and bring it to the forefront and really get a conversation started.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the danger of looking at it might be that maybe it's better hidden. Like,
I have to like disagree a little bit because I think it's better to face things head on, knowing what you're dealing with, instead of just kind of working around the issue.
I like I 100% see where you're coming from, because that's kind of perspective I've been in, but you know, I mean, obviously, I can't be showering right now, so I'm not really like thinking about it like 100%. But I just wonder what are the ramifications of thinking about this too much.
Now, when you say ramifications,
I mean, sexually.
oh, sexually, I think
Yeah.
it's very important.
What about in terms of a wall of rams?
Less important,
But not unimportant.
but not unimportant. Exactly.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I guess in that case, I agree.
All right, good. We got there. So a while back, we created this YouTube thing. Like we made some videos that went on your channel as kind of like skits
Yeah.
beforehand. And I was looking at them today, and I'm really bummed at how few people have seen them for how much we worked on that.
I mean, it's definitely one of those things where because I rewatched them all today too. As soon as I saw that playlist you put up,
Yeah,
and God, we made that fucking song, and I had forgotten that we made that song.
Oh, like the
and it was
karaoke
so
sing-along
good,
thing.
yeah. Like it was like I kind of like listening to this, and so I'm with you that I wish more people had seen it, but. The blame is on me for that, because the idea of the format is terrible. Like, here's a series of unrelated Let's Plays, and they're all tied together by a sketch at the beginning. And in a perfect world where I have like a massive dedicated audience who loves me because I was Ego Raptor before, like that would work great. Where it's just like, oh, let's watch every video they put out every day.
Yeah, yeah.
But now you have this prerequisite to like, you can't skip a single fucking episode, or else you'll miss the continuity of these 10 disparately connected sketches.
Oh, but that's what makes them great.
I think so. I think in a vacuum, the idea is great.
I spent 2 hours trying to figure out how to make like a hologram.
Yeah. I mean, the work that went into those is pretty nuts.
I think we really need to like we really need to get people to see him, and I think we should probably kind of like shout it out and let people know where they can find it and try to see if we can get those numbers up.
What we should do is we should announce a movie showing of like a really classic movie, and then just say, "Psych, we're actually gonna play Time Crisis for you."
That would save people some time. It's like 12 minutes.
Yeah. So they would be like, "Oh, I guess I could go watch a 12-minute shorter movie now that I've been subjected to that."
Yeah, I probably link this in the show notes or the comments wherever I put this up. But for anyone listening, what we're talking about can be seen at https://www.youtube.com/watch V equals KYLSHNXV7JU ampersand list equals PLO9TJHL5SYH3DKGGTFKU1E1UJYNPW4.
And from memory too. Impressive.
I watch it every day.
Yeah, so that
It
makes
has
sense.
78 views, and I've been watching it every day for 18 days.
Wow.
I took it from 60 to 78.
That is a bummer. It should have been watched way more than that.
Yeah, I should have watched it every day from when we made it, and the views would be crazy.
I mean, holy shit. We made a full fight scene where I fight myself. Like,
We green screened so much shit where you're like in there and just acting with yourself, and we spent so much time, and it was so difficult.
we had to like guests line up like, all right, we have a dialogue between me as a character and me as a character. So let's record in one take, one shot, like all the dialogue on one side, and then just hope it lines up with the dialogue on the other side. So like I'll just guess my timing. Oh, God, it works so well though. I mean, like it's obviously like a it is a product of the minimal budget that it is, but I'm fucking proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Like, really, truthfully, it's like one of the greater accomplishments of my life, it feels
Yeah.
like, because we had this like plan to like make these videos in such a short amount of time to do it, and I think we really pushed what we could do, especially considering our skill sets.
I think what's really funny is that you can explore, like when you watch every episode, they gradually shift in tone, like they'll bounce around from like serious to grim, but in a way that almost feels like right, like it has a consistency in weirdness, but it explores tone really like wildly differently in different episodes.
Yeah, and I think we get like increasingly competent. Like,
Yeah, I do too. I think weirdly with the drama side of it, but we like because like on the far end of drama we have like the sitcom joke of going to see the Avengers Infinity War. Like that was like a weird like sitcom level joke. But then we just have like stupid absurdist humor, like the like Tim and Eric-esque karaoke song, and then we have like a serious moment about Hitler. Like, if these things interest you, if you want to see a Tim and Eric sitcom about Hitler, well, that's not what you get as one unit. But they're all there, component-wise.
yeah, you can find everything at https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals KYLSHNXV7JU ampersand list equals PLO9TJHL5SYHJ3DKGGTFKUGN1E1UJYNPW4. And that's Instant Replay Live, which is your YouTube channel with your brother Nick.
Yeah, honestly, the easier way to find it is probably just to go to www.instantreplaylive.com. And then you can just look at the playlists. And then you can find Time Crest.
There's a multitude of ways you can find this.
I mean, for that one URL that you mentioned, what was that?
That's for the playlist.
Yeah, I know, but what was the URL again?
Oh, to go directly to the playlist,
Yeah.
you'd probably... you could go to the website, but you go to the website and then click on the playlist. But if you just want to save
Go
yourself a
directly
click
there.
and go directly there, you want to go to https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals KYLSHNXV7JU ampersand list equals PLO9TJHL5SYH3DKGGTFKU1E1UJYNPW4.
Yeah.
And that's if you want to see that playlist directly. So that's probably the easiest way to do that. If people just want to see the regular videos you upload,
Yeah. They could go. I mean,
was that
basically-
youtube.com/instant-replay-live?
No, it's just www.instantreplaylive.com.
Is that like its own thing?
It goes to YouTube.
Oh, I've never put that in. It's
so much easier.
That's way easier. I mean, unless you're looking for something specific.
Yeah.
So How often do you do those? I don't know what your schedule is currently.
Oh,
You
like
release
on.
videos.
So we have at the minimum a video that comes out every other day. It used to be every day. That was bullshit. We a lot of this comes down to like meta, like how does YouTube consumption work? Because we realized YouTube wants you to put out a lot of content. They want you to put out regular content. They want you to have a significant time. Like there's an algorithm that you can try to match up to. If you put out too much, though, if you put out a video every day, you kind of wear out your audience. Like
Definitely.
they're like, I don't need to watch this.
It's a lot of
I don't need-"
commitment.
You don't want your audience to ever be like, I don't have time to watch this episode today, so I'll just skip it, because that's another mindset where it's like there's a precedent for skipping your episodes. If you put out too many episodes, they become skippable, and then they like become skippable. Like it's just like, and so you want them to feel like every time they're tuning in for the thing. This is so. Every other day is, I think, still too much. I don't watch things that often on YouTube. I check my channels like once a week, but we have to have that for people who do watch more. Anyway, so yeah, we record, like my brother and I. We record like once a month or so, or twice a month, and we play some video games. But that's all. We're like trying to shake that up a little bit. So,
What kind of stuff do you want to move on to doing?
well, so we've done a little bit of what we want to do, which is like D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, the dungeons.
And dragons too.
Yeah.
There are dragons there. Well, not in the game. There could be dragons. It's the world of imagination and role playing games and tabletop games. Not just D&D, other tabletop games too. We want to do more of those because they're fucking awesome. And they honestly, they dragon like there's not like people love that shit, and there's not that much of it compared to like Let's Plays out there. But we also want to like be more creative comedy wise and do sketches and we've got other people who like want to be involved with the channel, and so we're morphing up the format. We do have this idea, and I don't know how much I can talk about it because of the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement.
Say
But,
what you can.
Yeah.
And anything you want edited out, I'll go ahead and take out.
All right. Well, I mean, really, I'll say this much. I had, for the longest time, talked about like doing a sitcom of Let's Players, like a sitcom based, like a YouTube show that is about YouTubers, but like it's but funny. Like that idea is terrible.
Like if YouTubers were funny.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Which they're not. But if they were.
Right, and this isn't based on reality. This is like a scripted show.
Yeah. So we do have, we did, my brother and I sat down at King Sushi, and we had endless sushi buffet, and we came up with a concept for a pretty ridiculous show. It really digs into the kind of our like philosophical view of YouTube and the problems with it and the goodnesses of it, and it escalates in a way that we it's a continuation of time crisis mythology. First of all,
That's amazing.
It's very important. We're not gonna dive right into that, but it's definitely in the same universe and has the same scale as Time Christ. So, none of that is necessarily needing to be bleeped. So I think that's where I'm comfortable to.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and stop you there. Is a lot of the new stuff you'll be doing, is it going to be kind of gaming centric still?
Ish. I'd say the focus of the show is less on games and more on the identities of YouTubers. We will be playing games, and we will be.
Do you want to play a game right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of game?
This is called the game.
Okay. Let's play it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pit two games against each other, and you're gonna tell me the winner, and
Yes.
we're gonna bracket style figure out the best game.
Oh, right on. How many are there?
I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Do I have to explain it, or are we just rapid fire?
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
Okay.
Spyro the Dragon versus Halo.
Spyro the Dragon, 100%.
All right. Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball versus Cornhole.
Cornhole.
All right. Super Mario World versus Pocket Billiards.
That's Super Mario World. Poor
Claw
possibilities. Didn't
Machines
have a chance.
versus Earthworm Jim.
Ooh, Earthworm Jim.
All right. Next tier, Spyro the Dragon versus Cornhole.
Spyro the Dragon.
All right. Super Mario World versus Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Whoa.
That's hard on me.
Spyro the Dragon versus Earthworm Jim.
It's Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim is the best game.
It's so good. Like, as soon as I heard that, like, oh, this is going to the end. It's got the humor. It's got the sass. It's got the sound design. Like, you know that fucking level where you go to hell and it's like, it's got like orchestral music and shit, and it's just like, oh fuck, this is intense as fuck. And yeah, that's Earthworm Jim, man. Holy shit. You got this. You're 2D platforming, and then suddenly you're on a spaceship going forward, and it's like, what is?
You can go
this?
forward?
I mean, like you're what's the your perspective shifts. You're going back to front, and you know what I'm talking about. Have you played Earthworm Jim?
No, I've never.
Oh my god,
played
Dakota.
Earthworm Jim.
I'm trying to explain all these things to you, and you have no idea. It's so good.
Hey, there's like my mom will listen to this later, so you can explain Earthworm Jim to my mom.
Yeah, has she played it?
Probably not.
Oh, well, you play you play an erm in a I can't put a W in front of a spacesuit. I was gonna try to mix up letters like I did with worm. You play a worm in a spacesuit. It's a special spacesuit. It gives him sentience and power, and he's got a laser. And that's you save the world. You save a princess and you save the world from an evil egomaniacal crow.
Oh, like a bird versus worm type situation?
Your villain is a bird, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than like a Batman and Joker thing.
Yeah, bats don't usually have like a relationship with clowns.
Not normally.
Not normally. Now, I've seen, some clowns, like get along with bats or, have like complex relationship with bats.
There's somewhat of a precedent for it happening.
In Batman.
Yes. That is the one time.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's weird that that's not something you normally see in nature. It's just like a clown hanging out with a bat. But then there is a pair of a clown and a bat, and it's like iconic.
Yeah, in Batman.
In Batman only.
Right.
Is the only place that's ever happened.
Of course, that's weird because there's not and you don't see that in like nature.
No, it doesn't happen. You're not just like walking down the street and you're like, oh, look at that bat hanging out with that clown. Or fighting that clown.
Right. Or having like a philosophical like foil with that clown.
Right. Yeah.
But you do see it, actually, there's one place where you have a bat and a clown. That's, like you said, I think it's pretty iconic.
Oh, where's that?
Batman.
Batman, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Do you do an impression of Batman?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the thing I think about when I think about you. Actually, I wanted to talk about this. I consider you fearless.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and part of the reason I think that you're fearless is because like you don't seem to get like embarrassed. Not that you should be embarrassed, but if you were just talking about something, you're not like worried that you're talking about something because you are speaking your mind and it doesn't matter what people would think of that. But where I really enjoy it is when you like do impressions.
Oh.
like you'll just be somewhere and you'll just Matt Berry it.
Oh, right on, yes. Everybody should get to know Matt Berry.
Why'd you start doing a Matt Berry impression?
Well, you mentioned Matt Berry, and I forgot that I hadn't done it today, so...
I didn't mean today. I meant like in general. Like,
oh, why did I? Well, because he's fucking awesome. Shit. Matt Berry, like... He kind of has the same persona in every show he's in, which is like this boisterous, self-confident asshole, but like sometimes he's lovable, sometimes he's not, but he's always a boisterous, self-confident asshole. And I feel like that's what everybody should be.
There's freedom in it.
There's freedom in it, and goddamn, like he's just, I mean, his voice... part of it also is that he sings in falsetto sometimes, and I appreciate that.
It's such like a interesting juxtaposition to his like speaking voice.
I'm really trying to think now, like what it is about Matt Berry that really does just identify with me. Uh, I, it was, I mean, I was introduced to him post puberty, so I wasn't like developed onto Matt Berry. It was like I was an adult by the time I watched Matt Berry.
But something just really resonated.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I think it is like that, that kind of like. I really think a very funny thing is unearned confidence.
Yeah, yeah,
Like if you kind of like can say some like dumb stuff, but then you're like overly confident in yourself. Oh God, I'm talking about politicians now.
I mean, or you're talking about Zap Brannigan or Captain Kirk, and so I mean,
yeah.
you know, like and those guys are funny because of their like brash, like, you know, I have a sexy learning disability, sexlexia. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and just like you accept it, like you can't. They're undeniable because they believe themselves so much, and you're never gonna get them to not believe themselves. And there's something like utterly respectable about that. Like it's frustrating when they're your opposition, as in politics, but when they're just like an entertaining guy, it's like fucking magnetic. Like Zap Brannigan is a terrible person. Captain Kirk is a terrible person, but we fucking love them. Like they're so like because that is a kind of thing that you want to be it is like something you that would be awesome to have in yourself. This like fearless like bravado that in their universe they're completely justified in. Maybe not Zap, but he feels justified in it in his small section of the universe, and it works for them. They become the protagonists of their own story, and they get to be confident and brash.
Yeah,
And,
I think it really works because you either want to be that or you want to break through that. Like you want to be like a person who could like make that person like feel or like get through that wall they've put up.
Right.
So I think it like appeals to different types of people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I really do like. I think Futurama runs the spectrum on that because they explore the hell out of that character. Like they go through like the broken Zap arc, and they just like completely. Goddamn, the cartoons. Cartoons are good.
Cartoons are good. Can I pimp you out for another impression?
Yeah. Okay. What?
Can you do just any cartoon character?
Any cartoon character. That's there's so many.
Okay, I can give you a specific one.
Yeah. Narrow it down.
Can you do? This isn't a cartoon character. Can you do Tim Allen?
What else does he say? I'm trying to remember now.
No, I think you got it.
All right. Cool.
Can you do Alan Rickman?
Potter. Let me think about this a little bit more. I'm trying to remember what else he says because Alan Rickman's a fun one. Oh! I know what I want to do for Alan Rickman.
Do it.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's the best Alan Rickman line. Or one more for Alan Rickman. By Grab Thor's hammer, by the sons of War Van, you shall be avenged.
Yes.
Goddamn. Yes, Queen.
I thought of a cartoon for you.
Okay.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, come on. All right. Let me do my weird burp prep. Okay, here we go.
That's gonna be great.
Hold on. All right, give me a line. Give me a read. I need to have actually something to go into.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a Rick and Morty line. It could just be anything. I just gotta say it in Rick's voice.
All right. Say, those petunias are my favorite petunias.
Hey, Morty. You see those petunias right there, Morty? Oh, man, Morty, I'm looking at those petunias. Those are my favorite petunias, Morty.
Yeah.
I was a little weak. I couldn't quite pull it off. I'm a little sad.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's all right.
Can you do Tim Allen Rickman Morty?
Yeah. Was that a setup?
No.
Did you just find this in those names?
Yeah.
That's insane. All right.
Well, they make me think of the other things.
Alan Rickman. Tim Allen. Alan. Holy shit. All right, hold on. All right. Tim Allen. Alan Rickman. And Morty or...
Maybe Rick and Morty, maybe just Morty.
Maybe both. Or maybe it's Justin Roiland's style, since it's Rick and Morty. Though. It sounds like it's an impression of the show's style. So.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman and Tim Allen merged together in the style of Rick and Morty.
Yes.
All right. Yes. While I know what you're talking about, I cannot say for sure. Well, I see. And then I just gotta drop in because I don't know what else to do with Tim Allen. That was a struggle.
Yeah, but you're fearless, and that's the point. That's the point. Like, you are a fearless individual.
Wow.
I've got another question for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Let me see. Do you have $5 I can borrow?
Yeah, I've only got 20 though. Can I give you that?
I don't have anything to. I can't break that.
I mean, I can just give you 20.
I don't want to take all your money. Can you drive me to the store after this?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. What else we got on the docket? Okay, this is a big deal. I can't believe I let it slip my mind. This is a regular segment on the show.
Oh, shit.
This is our most popular segment. I've gotten a lot of feedback on this, and people love it. They keep tuning in. It's called Biggest Dog Breeds.
Oh, I've heard about this. I've heard about this through the grapevine.
Yes. All right, so you know how it works, but to anyone who has not heard this before, we count down from 5 to 1, a list of the biggest dog breeds. But the biggest could mean they've been pulled from the list of 20 most popular dogs, or from the list of the top 5 largest dogs.
Okay.
So I'm going to say a dog breed to you, Joe, and you tell me if that's a popular dog
Or a big dog.
or a large dog.
Large,
They're all
large.
big.
They're all big.
These are the biggest dog breeds. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
I'm fucking ready.
Number 5,
I was born for this.
Newfoundland.
That is a popular dog breed.
Oh, it's a large dog.
Okay.
You have to get 3 of these to win.
Okay.
All right. Number 4, you're still in the game. German Shepherd.
That is a popular dog breed.
That is a popular dog breed.
Okay.
Number 3, Siberian Husky.
That is a popular dog breed.
That is a popular dog breed. Number 2, Neapolitan Mastiff.
That is a popular dog breed.
Ooh, that's a large dog.
Son of a bitch.
One more question.
Okay.
And one more point up for grabs, and that's what you need to win, Joe. How much does this mean to you?
Literally everything.
All right, let's get right into it. Number 1, Australian Shepherd.
That is a popular dog breed.
That is a popular dog breed. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yes. Yes.
God, I want to thank
Oh my
fucking
God.
no one for that.
That was a nail biter.
Yeah, I was shivering the entire time.
Oh my God.
I actually probably injured my bones.
Congratulations, man.
Wow.
I can't believe I had you on the show and almost forgot about biggest dog breeds.
I would have been bummed.
Oh man, this would have been my last day
Yeah.
on the podcast. I wouldn't have killed myself because I forgot a dog game.
I would have.
Well, that said, let's get right back on with it. Now, I do have some other questions here for you. If you just
Shoot.
want to burn through some of these, they're pretty simple questions, so you can just we can just get through them. What's your favorite color?
That's a big question. Not popular. I mean, it's a popular question. Not a large. It's actually both popular and large because there's a lot of colors to consider.
Yeah, the answer to the question's large. I don't know if the question itself is large.
Well, it's popular.
It is a popular question. There's no doubt about that. It's all I talked about in kindergarten. It was green or yellow in my kindergarten
Wow,
class.
really?
Which are odd colors if you ask me.
Yeah, it's usually red or blue,
I was
right?
going to say, I think it would be a red-blue dichotomy, but it was green or yellow.
I can answer with certainty that red is my least favorite color.
Okay, I mean, you're kind of skirting around the question.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a hard question.
Well, it is a hard question. It's a the answer's big, and I can understand wrestling with that.
I guess if I had to choose one color, I would go with an in between.
I want to remind you right before you answer that this is recorded.
Okay, so I can't like lie.
So this is kind of a commitment, right? Like, I don't know if we can do it now, but I think in the future we'll be able to like take audio and run it through like kind of a lie detecting thing. And it's important to me to tell the truth to the people listening to my podcast.
Yeah. I see. Well,
I want the listeners to know that you are beet red
yeah.
and you've started sweating.
My favorite color is orange.
All right. I got another question for you.
Okay.
You get to choose. I'll give you a question, and you can either pass or accept that question and just answer it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a favorite season?
Winter. Yeah. Winter, definitely. I actually think I would like winter all year round, always. I think if the world were covered in like a winter wasteland forever, I'd actually really love it. Like that sounds like a hyperbole, but I actually 100% fucking mean it.
Yeah. I have difficulty getting my arms away from my body in the winter.
Yeah, well, that's another pro for winter. You touch yourself more.
It's like I'm always getting a hug.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
Winter encourages a positive self-image.
So what's the issue you have with... I mean, I guess I'll choose the summer to say you probably
summer
have an
is the
issue.
one I have an issue with.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking hot.
It is hot, yeah.
So, I mean, and the actual reason, legitimately, the hot weather makes me tired. And then I feel like less inclined to do things. And so I don't touch myself as much in the summer because I'm sweaty and sticky.
Oh, you don't want to touch that.
Yeah.
I get that completely.
Yeah.
So, all right, hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm getting a call.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this.
All right. Should I entertain the audience?
Yeah, if you could just do that, I'll be right back.
Hey guys, this is me doing standard stuff. I think all of you should know the secret here. Fucking help me. He's got me chained to the wall. I think in the other cells he has other people, other human guests. He wants us to answer questions.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Wow. Orange. I mean, hello.
Funny thing happened. Remember, I was talking about the lie detector technology. Mm-hmm. Turns out we already have that.
Oh.
You fucking lied to me.
I did. God, I did.
You fucking lied to me.
I'm sorry. I didn't have an answer.
You misled myself and everyone listening to this podcast.
It's not a question of my
I
integrity.
did not appreciate it. I thought we were friends.
You asked me a question and I felt compelled to give you an answer, but I didn't have one.
It's a simple question. It's a big question, but it's a simple question. It's what's your favorite color? And all you have to do is tell me your fucking favorite color, you son of a bitch.
Well, if you were such a good friend, why would you put me on a spot with a question like that?
Oh, suddenly, like, you're a good friend. You're like, hey, let me come on your show. I have this YouTube channel. I want to go and get everyone to subscribe to it because your show is so popular. You play that excellent dog game that I've been fucking studying for, and you still didn't get all the goddamn questions right.
What's the URL for that playlist?
If you want to see the YouTube playlist that I was just berating Joe about, go to https://www.youtube.com/watchquestionmark/VeEqualsKYLS/HNXV7JU#.
Cool.
You motherfucker!
I am really sorry. If I had to choose, it'd probably be between blue and purple.
Like between those as two options? Because two things are not your favorite color.
Blurple.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna run that.
Oh my god, he's gone again. I think he left a saw in the room. I wonder if he wants me to saw off my hands. Oh, no, it's styrofoam. That's a styrofoam saw. That's really weird. I don't know why anybody would have a styrofoam saw. Maybe I can use it to, I could eat it, and I could choke on it. That could be my release. I could eat the styrofoam.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, buddy.
oh, hey, what's up?
Hey. The system crashed.
Oh no! Oh
but
no!
you know
Well, we can check Blurple later.
yeah I don't think you'd mislead me again.
No, fuck. No.
I don't think that's a mistake you would make.
All right. Yeah. Let's. How about the next?
We have another segment.
The next question.
We
Yeah,
can
next
get
segment.
We
Okay.
can get into. Do you want a question or a segment?
I would like a quegment.
All right. This segment, Quegment, is called Craigslist Misconnections.
Oh. That's questionable.
I want to read this, and I want to ask you if they're from you.
Okay.
This one's called Saw You at Costco. It says, hello, I was in line and I looked at you and you and I made eye contact. My box was ripped in my cart and tell me what it was. Would love to meet if interested. Would have loved to take you home. If you by chance you see this, add me on Jill Flowers.
What is that? What am I answering?
Was that you?
No.
I think it sounds like you.
I wouldn't lie on this show.
All right. Well, if it wasn't for me, just say it wasn't for me. But it sounded like you.
Oh, it wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you?
It wasn't for me.
Was it for me?
Bro, are you Jill? Was it Jill? Jilf? Jill Flowers?
All right, let's get to the next one.
Okay.
This one's titled God Damn It, Devin. My name's Dakota, so I think this might be something you posted for me.
Oh, okay.
It says, call me already. Even if this doesn't turn into a relationship, we could at least fuck. I want you inside me.
We just I can't tell if I'm laughing at you or if I'm just laughing at lowest common denominator humor.
Was that you?
Yeah?
Oh my god. I think we might skip game 2 of Biggest Dog Breeds.
Okay. Should we?
No, you're right. Let's do it.
Let's go in for you.
All right. Biggest Dog Breeds. You know how it's played.
Yeah.
Number 5, Newfoundland.
Okay, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. I remember answering this last time. I think this was on the last one. Popular.
Oh, it's large. It's a large dog.
Fuck.
All right, you need 3 to win.
Okay, I can still do this.
Number 4, German Shepherd.
Popular.
Correct.
Yes, fuck yeah.
Number 3, Siberian Husky.
Popular.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, this could be the win. This could be the
How
win.
many is this?
Right here. This would be number 3 for you.
Okay.
This is number 2 on the list.
Okay.
We count them down.
Okay.
All right, number 2, Neapolitan Mastiff.
Popular.
Oh, incorrect. Incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's a fucking nail biter. It's a nail biter. All right.
Breathe. Okay.
All right. If you can win this, the prize is yours.
Right.
Number 1, Australian Shepherd.
Large.
Oh.
Wow.
You lost.
I'm really sorry, Mom. I am
Hey,
disappointment. Oh, hello.
I'm getting another call.
Okay.
I'll be right back, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
Mom, if you're out there, I don't think I'm gonna make it out, and I didn't guess the dogs correctly, and I don't know if that was my ticket to escape, He gave me the same breeds again, and I thought this was a trick. I thought it was a trick. I don't think I'm gonna get out. I miss you, Bob.
You piece of shit! Blurple my ass!
Alright, well, maybe it's more like a space purple. It's definitely in the spectrum.
No. Fuck you. I'm not running that through. You know how much? This costs us $6,000 every time we process some of this audio to see what your favorite color is. And you could just be honest with me for once in your life.
What's the cost of honesty to you?
Not 6,000 fucking dollars.
Well, if that's too expensive for you, I'd like to offer you a $3,000 lie detector machine.
I'm listening.
Well, you see, it was developed by our scientists in New Zealand, and they are really good at detecting lies because they are defended. Their research is defended by a wall of rams. Ramifications surrounding their research facility keep their data with the maximum integrity required to elicit a real reckoning of what the truth is. They can deliver honesty with only a $3,000 a pop truth lie detector machine.
All right, I think that's probably a way to go. I think that might be better than this.
I don't want to cost you $6,000 every time you need to know what color I say.
No,
I feel really bad about that, man. I didn't know you were spending that much.
I know, and I'm sorry I blew up at you.
It's okay. I mean, it's.
I don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
And it's a problem I have. It's really holding me back in life. Do you know how many times I go out somewhere and like I'm alone and there's people there that like theoretically I know their names and like I've been in a room with them a lot, but I can't just go up to them and say, "Hey, do you want to talk? Do you want to have a chat? Do you want to maybe sit together?" And I don't have to fucking be alone.
Connections are hard. It's I mean, the only people anymore that I feel lucky that I have a reservoir of people that I can regularly talk to, because other people, making new connections seems impossible to me.
I'm all alone. I'm all alone, and do you have anything to plug?
Well, I do actually. I've got we've already said my YouTube channel, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, what's my Twitter address?
I'll go ahead. I'll vamp for a second.
Okay.
If anybody out there, if anybody wants to be my friend, if you wanna hang out, or just if you just wanna call me, we can talk together.
You can follow me on Twitter at GERHB. At Dick. That's my Twitter.
Do you want to hang out after this?
I mean, I gotta go eat dinner, but
No, no, I get it.
So I mean, do you have any more questions? Any more segments?
No, I've got to be alone for a little bit.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, no problem. Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah. For anybody out there listening, it's healthy to cry. It's okay to be alone, and you're not alone. But it's okay to be, but you're not.
Wow.
So I'm just plugging that idea.
Shit.
Bye-bye. Get in on this.
Saying goodbye. Making noises. The noises of departure.
Excuse Me Human is a part of Heartbolt Media, a completely made-up company that does not exist. Any belief in such an institution will lead to disappointment. This is not the responsibility of a preceding show or fake company. Alligators and crocodiles are the same thing.